So currently it is like 35 degrees outside and in this garage is like 50. So let's do this as fast as possible so we can get out of here. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be reading some not so positive comments. I know a lot of people have a lot to say, but I just thought this would be a fun video idea. Nothing's meant to be taken too serious, so let's just get right into it. Alright, so this first comment here is by a pretty big YouTuber. This was left on my video of the F-150 that I made, where I talked about like how it wasn't a lease, kind of just joking around. Obviously the truck's not a rental of any kind, but I just thought it would be like a fun little video. And this guy commented, I present to you insecurity. I mean, you're such a big YouTube creator. What's the real point of going and hating on smaller creators? I mean, I did have this coming for me and I accept it. A lot of the comments I kind of deserve, but some of them are like, really just move on with your life. Spoken like a true child. The video was most likely a joke, as a lot of my shorts tend to be. There's some serious shorts, but most of the shorts tend to be on the more sarcastic side. I don't know what more you want me to say. You really think people owning Rolls Royces are sitting around watching YouTube shorts all day? No, I don't, obviously. In the video of the Lexus where I balanced the cup, I didn't compare my car at all to the Rolls Royce other than the title, but I said it failed the test. A Rolls Royce can balance a coin on its motor. I thought it'd be fun because Lexus in the past has, done where they put wine glasses on top of certain cars, and I had a Lexus, so I thought it'd be just a fun video to make. It's not that serious, my guy. So this next comment is a, is a little fun one. This was a video where I'm like, I found out why Tesla owners are so defensive about their cars. I don't even remember what I said exactly, but it was more on the lines like Tesla owners have to like back themselves up or always have to talk bad about gas cars because of all the issues that they have or something along those lines. Teslas aren't good cars at all, but let's read this comment and see what I got. Bro, I own a Tesla Model Y long range. You didn't have to put long range in there. You could have just said you own a Tesla Model Y. As well as a modded Trackhawk, a Bolton 2017 C7Z06, and a 19 F250 Platinum diesel. What exactly was your point of this pointless video? Well, it was kind of a joke and also kind of like explaining to why Tesla is not the best electric car. Kind of like something like that. Mainly it just made it for a joke and you clearly took it seriously. By the way, I wouldn't be caught dead in a 4-banger or a V6 Mustang. I mean, my car is neither of those. You're a full-grown man telling me what motor I have in my car. Usually these comments are written by kids. I'm assuming you're a grown man because you have 4 cars that are well over $50,000. Are you seriously attempting to compare your turd to a Tesla? You made a horses out of yourself in this video. No, most of us Tesla owners wouldn't think twice about EcoBoost Mustang. Get a clue, dude. Teslas aren't good cars. Tesla has cheap build quality. They have basically no interior. About the EcoBoost, you're a fully grown man hating on someone else because you got a little defensive about your car. They're cool, don't get me wrong, but their build quality is nowhere close to even a Ford. This next comment is a comment on a video. I gave 5 reasons why you should buy a Mustang. I've also done 5 or 3 reasons why you should not buy a Mustang. I got a couple of comments from that video. But this is 5 reasons why you should buy a Mustang, and this guy said this. I do not recommend this car at all. I've sat in one and the seat is too low to the ground and it's loud for no reason. And it's a fish face. And the back seat is super small and easy to lose control if you don't know how to drive like that. It's a 460 horsepower car. It's rear-wheel drive. It's not meant to have back seats. The back seats are there for 1, insurance reasons, and 2, just storage space, basically. They're not meant to haul people in the back. Like, if you're buying a Mustang for that, it's the wrong reason. And you're saying it's too loud? I made my car louder. I mean, they're decently loud from factory, they're pretty muffled, but I don't see how they're too loud. In the cabin, they're very quiet, no drone, nothing like that. You hear the car a little bit when you step on it because it's a sports muscle car. It's not really a muscle car, I know, but it's a sports car with a V8 in it. If you're not expecting to hear the car, go buy a Camry. Also, the seats adjust. The seat raises and lowers. The steering wheel raises and lowers. You can adjust all of that. Now, these next 3 comments are from the same guy who continuously comes to my videos to hate on them. I don't know why you're wasting your time. If you don't like my videos, move on. 1,800 views on his last 6 videos. So glad this fool is finished. Yet you're still here watching my videos. Also, views are down. Yes, I also knew this dip was going to come at some point. When I went away from making shorts, I knew my views would come down. And as long as I keep making quality content and content that I like and I think that people will enjoy, I'm sure they'll come back up. I'm not too concerned about views at this point in my life. If YouTube does ever get serious for me, that'll be cool. And that's about it. I mean, I can't control views. I can control the content I make. But yeah, I don't see you making any content, so. The next video is the video where we took delivery of this bike. I say we because this is not my bike, nor have I ever claimed it to be my bike. This is my father's bike, he bought it, and I thought I'd make a cool delivery video on it. That isn't even yours, is his comment. It's not mine. This is my dad's bike. That is also my dad's bike. I do not have a motorcycle license. If I want to make videos on the bikes and have them in the backgrounds of my videos when he's not using them, he doesn't really care. These are not my bikes, nor have I ever claimed them to be my bikes. Better than any of your heaps. Where is this? I forget what video this is from. Let me think back real quick. This was from the video where I was talking about the Mustang Mach-E and why they made it and what the point of the car was. I mean, if you're saying a Mustang Mach-E is better than my Mustang, I can understand it because it's electric. They're still both Mustangs. Also, what did I do to make you so mad? Alright, going back to the Lexus video. Try reading more, kid. I know you're proud of your Lexus, but a Rolls-Royce balances a 10 pence coin, and they rev the engine. It's also insulting to compare it to a 100K automobile. I'm very aware of Rolls-Royce and what they can do. I've been in a Rolls-Royce before. It's not insulting to compare a Lexus to a Rolls-Royce at all. There's certain Lexus that can also do something similar. They've proven it. It's one of their older commercials. I believe they put a wine glass on top of the Lexus, like I've said before. That's why I did this video. So it's not an insult. Or maybe it is, because a cheaper car is doing the same thing that a $300,000 plus car is doing. Don't buy a GT. Buys a GT. Yes, I did buy a GT, and I told you 3 reasons why you should not buy a GT. Because every car has its pros and its cons, and I'm giving people not just its pros, but also the car's cons. Not everyone is a car person. Not everyone realizes that these sports cars, even though they're rated to be these 20-something mile to the gallon cars, the second you step into them, they're not going to give you that mileage. Tell me you don't know jack about cars without telling me you don't know. This was on the video where I talked about the BMW M Roadster and how it was an old car. It is an old car. It has a lot of old features. It's a 2000. It's 22 years old now, almost 23 years old. Yeah, the BMW has a lot of newer amenities, heated seats. It has an updated stereo. I saw that comment a lot. The stereo in the car is not factory. And even the upgraded stereo in the car is still very, very outdated by about 15 years. So I just don't understand this comment at all. I don't understand what you're trying to say by I don't know anything about cars. Guy thinks his Mustang is cool. I do. I mean, it's my car. I bought it because I thought it was cool. I mean, if you bought a car that you've wanted to buy for a very long time, wouldn't you think it's cool? All the cars you promised to your viewers that you were buying are 100% never coming. Now, this is something I wanted to touch on. The reason why I haven't talked about the cars coming yet, or talked about what the cars are doing, or where in the process I am, is because cars are hard to get right now. New cars on order take a while. It takes about a year. My cars are coming. I told you guys I was buying the Nissan Z. I have an update on that because I might be switching that if you guys have been paying attention to a lot of other things. The new Z kind of just got lost. I went to the dealership. I talked to the dealership about it. I'm like, when is anything about this car coming on? I'm updated with Nissan. I'm waiting to hear something and anything, but I think there's a car that's better than the Z that I might be getting. So we might not be getting the Z. So I never promised to my viewers that I was getting these cars. I don't buy cars for YouTube. I have 60,000 subscribers. I'm in no way making any money. Even the mods I do, I haven't made back from YouTube. I do these because I want to do them. I'm buying the cars because I truly like the cars. If I stop doing YouTube tomorrow, I'm still going to go out and continue to get the Bronco because I want the Bronco. Update on that is we are working with Ford currently. We're waiting on Fords to update, and then we're submitting our final Bronco spec to Ford to be built, and hopefully it should be here in about a year. So that's how far we are. We are about a year, more towards the 15-month period, unfortunately, but we're about that much out of getting the Bronco. So this is a video where I gave 3 reasons that Ford cheaped out on this car. The reasons I gave were I wish the toggle switches went both ways, the car should have came with hood struts, and this rear deck lid on this car, one, it gets super dirty very fast, which was kind of what I was trying to say by when you touch it, it gets fingerprints on it. Ford should have given a lever on the inside of the car. The trunk line is really stupid, vain. The hood rod is a dumb line. It's lighter and lasts forever. And you're right on the switches. The hood struts. Hood struts are like a premium thing. A lot of people, not just me, wish the Mustang came with it. That's why a lot of people add them aftermarket, because they just like hood struts. Sure, they're not going to last forever. We're well aware that they're not going to last forever. But while they do last, we like them. I think it is dumb to let your car be your entire personality. Now, I make videos about cars. They're not the center of my life. They're a very big passion for me. I like to make videos, and I've dedicated this channel to making videos about them. You're not going to see very often a video on this channel that isn't about cars, because that's what the people who subscribe to this channel want to see or expecting to see from me. It's literally called Nod's Garage. A garage entails videos about cars, or something along those lines. Videos about automobiles. I share videos about my cars, soon to be motorcycles, maybe. Just car events I go to, the mods I do, and every once in a while when I do get the opportunity, I go out and review cars. I tell you what I think about them. I take you on a tour, tell you the bads, tell you the goods. As far as I can go with having limited access to them, not being able to drive them. If you want to subscribe to my other channel, feel free to do so. I'm going to start posting on there more often. It's going to be just everyday stuff, vlogs. Not going to post on there too much, but every once in a while, if I get something cool or I want to share a topic, opinion about something, it's going to be there. So this is a comment when I asked you guys, I believe, what the best car of all time was, or what the best Lamborghini is. It's your opinion, you know. Another dumb question. How are most of us going to know if we've never owned any of these cars? You don't have to own a car to know about it, to have an opinion about it. Proceeds to crap on one of the best driver's cars. Alternate title, tell me you're dumb and young without telling me you're dumb and young. Well, one, I never crapped on the car. I never said anything bad about the car. This is the video where I talked about how my BMW is old. I never talked bad about the car. I said the car had physical gauges. Not once did I say the car was bad. I said it had bad 90s traction control, which it does. The traction control is horrible. It doesn't kick in when it's supposed to, and when it kicks in, it's not supposed to, basically. That's the only part I said was bad about the car, which it is. It's still one of the best driver's cars. It's an amazing car. I always talk good about the car. You clearly just wanted to hit for no reason. Oh man, imagine having a more fuel-efficient, finely tuned transmission that isn't subject to driver error and thus lasts twice as long as a manual. What a drag. Also, imagine being dumb, you can't wrap your head around. Just drive the car. Manual requires way too much work unless you're actually driving on a track. Manual still requires more work on a track. It doesn't require way too much work. It's simple. You push a clutch in and you put it in first gear. After you drive manual for a couple months, it becomes a habit and you don't think twice about it. I have automatics. Automatics are great. If you're not a car enthusiast, get an automatic. I don't care. I made a simple joke about how manual drivers getting into an automatic car. It's a joke, man. I drive a manual daily. I own automatic. But that's the last comment. What I have to say is, you don't have to hate on everything someone does, whether it's me or whether it's someone else. I'm okay with it. I usually laugh along with it. Most of the times I can see why I'm getting it and why I deserve it. Some of the times you guys don't put two brain cells together before you decide to write the comments, and I just think they're funny. Like, bro, I never once trashed my BMW in that video. I own the car. I'm well aware of what the car is. Go watch one of my longer videos where I actually talk about the cars, drive the cars, experience the cars. And if you don't want to do that, then just don't write a comment. I appreciate the comments though. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I make these videos for fun. All my videos are for fun. Hopefully one day, I never expected YouTube to blow up like it did. I very much hoped it did, and I hope that I can keep doing this and maybe turn this into a full-time thing. Right now, that's not what it is. I'm a college student that makes YouTube videos for fun and happen to gain a significant audience in a year. And I appreciate that. And most of my other videos are for entertainment, or my reviews, they're for people to gain knowledge on the car and hear my opinion out if they really want to. If you don't want to hear my opinion, you can simply skip past it and just see what the car is about. Usually give my opinion at the end of my videos anyway, so that's all I have. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe, leave a like while you're at it, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll be doing something else. If you think my whole life is revolved around my cars, go check out my other channel. I'm gonna be posting, just other stuff I do in my life. Also might be starting a podcast. More on that later.